Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a replay from 2014, starring Angel's daddy, and he's in the M41 on Cliff. Now, the M41 is the Tier 5 American SPG, and this is a Tier 5 battle.
Move out!
Now, one of the noticeable things about this battle from 2014 is that you can see that the M41 has heat rounds. He has premium ammunition in the Arty. And instead of actually going over the cliff, which he could have done, he went the long way round. That's perfectly okay. Okay, he's now extending his aim. And there's the first target, a Panzer III-4. Making a quick dash for the dip, and it's been tracked. Rounds out. Now this is pre-9.18. This is actually a 9.4 battle, so the shells will have much greater effect, but they'll be slightly less accurate. Okay, you can still get a shot in there on that Panzer III-4. Rounds out.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And he got it. I'm not sure he's actually got a gun laying drive on this Arty, but he's after that Wolverine.
They're knocked out.
One shot kill. I think the shell actually went down into the cockpit of the Wolverine. Okay, that Churchill's tracked. He's almost loaded, but he's not dialed in yet. Needs to dial in fully to ensure, and he's rounds out.
Critical hit.
It's a good strike. 200 hit points. Loaded. Rounds out again. And this time's a kill shot. 257 this time. Okay, Churchill 3. And his big reticule bloom there. I think that was outside his arc of fire. And of course we can see that the enemy team think that he's hacking. They're saying stop that Arty hacker. This is where the teams could actually communicate. And he gets another kill there. This time it's the Churchill 3 wiped out. They're certain, the enemy team is certain that he's hacking. Of course he's not hacking, we can see that. He's going for this Type 34. Rounds out.
That was close.
And that was a splash. can see in this battle actually that a large number of the enemy tanks don't seem to be moving very much. They're not aware of Arty or counter Arty techniques. That KV-1 is making a dash, but I think he's going up against, yep. I'm not sure if it's...
Critical hit.
Which opponent that's up. Oh, it's up against the Marder 38T. Oh, I think that may have been a mistake. He could have hit him, but he has been taken out by the KV-1. Okay, Angel's Daddy now has 4 kills, looking to get that KV-1, but it's just over that hill and it's in an Arty safe position there. He's going to have to wait until it comes back into view going down the ramp. But the only problem is, now they've got 2 in the cap, and they're still calling him a hacker. But even with the fact they've got 2 in the cap and they are capping away quite fast, there's only one Arty with Angel's Daddy, and that's an AMX 105AM. The enemy has still got 2 heavy.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That he just managed to take out the Panzerserbstverleger 4B, and the enemy is now capping. The KV-1 is in the cap, and there's only 1 in the enemy cap. And even though the enemy is behind, they have got a heavy tank there to do a reset. In fact, they've got 2 tanks there to do a reset, and they've got a reset. Okay, so now Angel's Daddy's going to have to try and get a reset somehow in order to equalise it, or they will lose this battle. He's trying to aim at the T-34 at the other end. Of course, they are going to... It appears they are going to take out the T-14, which is in the cap. Somebody's going to have to go in and take out that KV-1, but that round is going to miss by quite a mile, or quite a long way. And neither of the AMX 105, which is really the perfect tank to actually do it, to go into the cap and get a reset, he's just not bothering to. He's hiding. But the enemy has stopped the reset. They now know there's only 2 Arty left. So they've decided to kill all. So that KV-1's come out the cap and he's coming down here to kill both Arty. And there's the KV-1. Yeah, you can see he's just about to go down into the dip, lining up the shot, trying to get a name on it, but it's very difficult to. That rock's in the way. In fact, that rock is also protecting him in a sense. Trouble is, the enemy are closing in behind him, and they've taken out the AMX 105. Angel Daddy needs to fire, and he does, and he gets the KV-1, but he needs to move now quickly because the enemy is coming up behind him, and I don't think he's going to have enough time to reload. And he's been hit. He's on fire.
This vehicle has had it.
As the T-14 that took him out. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Angel's Daddy in the M41 HMC. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 16, and he picked up a Top Gun for getting 6 kills, the last one being the KV-1. He came highest in damage on his team of 1,664 hit points. He came highest in kills with 6. And he came highest, second highest rather, in base XP of 513 experience points. He fired 11 rounds, got 7 direct hits, 7 penetration, 2 splash, damage of 1,664 hit points, of which 1,362 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, 2 penetrations, both from T-14. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6 of them. And he earned 30,253 credits on a premium account, but he also got an achievements award, that is Courageous Resistance, so that's bumped up by another 5,263 credits, and after ammunition and repair he takes away 28,134 credits. He received base XP of 770 on a premium account, and then gets the achievements award as well on that, so he takes an extra 453 experience points, and his total was 1,222. Now, this battle actually was recorded by the T14 that actually took out Angel's daddy. So what we will do directly is go to that replay and then see that replay from the opposition's point of view straight away. Now, this is an unusual way of handling the battle, but I'm sure you'll appreciate that it's quite actually nice to see a different perspective on what actually goes on in these battles. So we're now seeing it from the point of view of the tank that finally killed the M41. Now, to speed things up a bit, I'll start the battle.
Let's get this show on the road. Penetrate their armor. Penetration. We didn't even scratch them. Destroyed. We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through. We didn't penetrate their armor. Gotcha. destroyed. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration. Enemy is hit. Ricochet. Track hit. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Penetration. That one didn't go through. Penetration. Got him. Enemy armor is damaged. Target acquired. Where'd they go? Permission to engage. Critical hit. Optics hit. Enemy armor is destroyed. Enemy is hit. We lit that one up good. Got him.
And there you can see the end result. And that was Radley Waters. In fact, it was 9 kills for the T14 in that battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for them. They got an ace tanker, demolition expert, fire for effect, duelist, bruiser, Radley Waters, high caliber, and the top gun. So, yeah, it was a good battle, but obviously this is a very early version of World of Tanks. Well, early-ish from 2014, so 3 years in. But we're 3 years on now, and it's quite a bit of a different game. So, yes, you can see the two opponents there. Hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, please give the replay a like, and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully I'll be seeing your replay in the next one.